Hey, how you all doing? We're back with more Afterfall InSanity. So the last time we escaped from Shelter Glory, the virus and confinement syndrome are but memories as we stumble upon the outside world filled with cannibals. What plot thread will they pick up next? Let's find out.
Easy does it. Be careful.
With our trusty fire axe, we make our way through the rest of the city. Pizza! Yeah, then there's this. So the door we couldn't get through before has now become active. I like how the game keeps turning off my flashlight. Like, it's one of those little annoying things. Hey, look, a fucking fire axe. Hell yeah. Don't see too many of these. Bunky, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to this. That's also funny because master of your domain is a euphemism for masturbation. Oh. Nah, that's just a regular axe. As much as I like it, it's not a fire axe.
This should turn your electricity off. And the lights will go.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of the game. It's music swelling. So wait, let's see. So we turned off the electricity. Thank you, Idlevice, for the host. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, you're gonna want to be here for this. I promise you. So we came all this way up here to kill that one dude. Thank you for the follow, Idlevice. Because that dude was just dropping explosive barrels on us and we would have died if we tried to go under. Oh no, it's hosting. My brain is not working. pretty sure Metro came out before this. But I'd need to stop to double check that. I mean, this game cribs ideas from so many other different, like, properties. Hey, a fire axe! Fuck yeah! Let's grab that. Door is closed. Well, this sign's very inviting. Okay. So going to that door caused this event to happen. So now we're gonna go up. And unfortunately that means we lose our sweet weapon. Oh. Okay, now they're distracted. I'm very sad we lost our one and only fire axe. So we just don't need to bother with them. Okay, so I remember this part. Oh god, yeah, this. We're almost there. We're almost there, folks. I promise you, this section will not disappoint you.
Everything's fake. But why? What for?
Okay, I'm gonna pause here. And we're gonna... I want to do this a specific way. Because I don't want you to be distracted by anything else.
Shelter man!
I like how it doesn't think that I need pistol ammo. That's very nice of it. Wait, was that an axe? Table leg. No. I'm not even gonna bother, like, making sure the screen is, I'm not gonna edit the look of the screen. I'm leaving it exactly as it is. There we go. Puzzle solved. It's not letting me move. There we go. It had to load the objective. Sickle. Hey, look at that! Fire axe. Alright. First time we've seen one of those in this game.
You're a shrink, aren't you?
Newspaper. Science. Plastic houses. Breakthrough in research on composite polymers. New materials that will revolutionize building industry. There's a regular axe. And a metal sheet axe. They're giving us more axes now, which is good. Firefighter axe. Hey, look at that! Another fire axe! So rare. They're a lot more annoying on higher difficulties, for sure.
A store. Shelves are empty, of course, so I can move them around a bit.
Oh, good, this. So again, for us to actually do this, we have to tap E every time. Can't hold a button to move things. We've got to do this stupid-ass QTE crap. So we move that one so we can move this one, if I remember correctly.
But please, you must at least eat something.
Who's this?
Just share one meal with us.
Oh, right, it's the cannibal guy. All of this is scary, which is why our PDA is now yellow. Are you adequately scared, people?
The city I'm in, full-scale models. I don't have a faintest idea who created them or what for, but the city is inhabited. So maybe present dwellers erected these structures. Out of a longing for the lost past, they tried to recreate buildings, places they remembered from before the war, to relive memories and feel like home one more time. They're aggressive and display strong territorial instincts accompanied by xenophobia and hatred towards the people of the shelter. They think that we had it easier. I don't know. Life here seems like a constant fight for survival among the ruins of what was once home. Guess this is how civilization looks like after a head-on collision with a nuclear warhead. Maybe shelter wasn't that bad after all.
So I want to point out that I couldn't actually... you can't actually go... if you want to skip it, you press F. But if you wanted to try to, like, skip it naturally and just keep moving with the game, these sections where he pulls out the PDA and talks to it actually has a point where you're not allowed to move past. They put up an invisible wall for some reason so that you are either... you know, if you don't press the F button, you are forced to listen to the entire monologue before you can continue. I don't know why they made that choice. It's a very stupid choice, but yeah. It's found a note. Shopping list. Clear water, 2 liters, 1 kilogram of flour, bag of gelatin. Try to obtain some fruits and a dozen eggs. Ask for Daniel if necessary. He always has everything. Gotta kick this door. That is a sledgehammer we don't need. It's another type of axe. Alright, that sound means there's someone in the vicinity. There he is. Oh, hi. Right, can't go through that way. These enemies are pretty standard fare, easy to get through.
Wait, the fan? It's still working.
But we kind of can't, because there's literally no, Oh. There. So we had to kill everybody in order to actually get through. What luck, this van still has gasoline in it. Oh, that was short-lived.
I never liked this car anyway.
Shut up. Again, we lose all of our weapons. So we've entered the aid building.
I hope it works. Maybe I'll get to a better vantage point. This is taking way too long.
Don't you love it when games kind of do their own little meta on really long elevator rides? Remember, ironically doing a thing still counts as you doing that thing.
It was you who killed them!
Looking for a weapon of some kind, but they're not giving one to us. There we go. Hack completed.
There must be a light switch somewhere.
A lot of monitors. What could they be observing? Well, there only seems to be one button we can press. Oh, here's a thing. Carolina's letter. I'm sorry, Albert. I hope you're alive. I really do, but I couldn't wait any longer. Staying here meant certain death. They would find me sooner or later. If you're reading this, please try to understand. We'll meet in the fist, if it exists. See you soon, my love. Carolina. The monitors. Looks like there's only one thing to press in here.
Oh my God. It's a cave. A cave! The whole city is a model! A life-size fucking model! Holy shit! I don't have time for... Oh, fuck.
This game is fucking stupid. Oh my God! Holy fuck! It doesn't make any fucking sense. They literally jump from plot to plot. First, you have the plot with the psychological condition, fucking confinement syndrome. Then they abandon that plot for a virus that they don't even expand upon. And then we fucking abandon that plot because now we're in a city full of cannibals. And we abandoned that fucking plot to say, holy shit, it was all an experiment. This game's fucking terrible. Holy shit. And the best part, the honest to God best part of this entire sequence is the voice actor's delivery, because it's fucking awful. It does not for a moment sound believable. It doesn't match the actual sheer, like, importance of this discovery. It's just a dude reading a line, and it just makes this reveal so much worse and shittier because it doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make sense that you go from the shelter into a fake city that has a building controlling everything. There's no fucking logic to it. Oh, okay. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's go back to our usual setup. There's a specific reason. That was exactly why I changed scenes, because I wanted the focus to be entirely on that reveal because it's so magnificently shitty. Hey, Mitchum, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you fucking enjoyed that. I hope y'all fucking enjoyed that reveal because it's amazing. It has no impact on the plot as far as I remember. It's just a reveal to be a reveal. And there are other things we can do. We can mess with the weather. We can do we could simulate an earthquake, I think that was. A rainstorm, we can make it lightning. But that's not this game's only big reveal. But I love it because the game doesn't build up to it at all. You do have that one section before where the things collapsed on us, but the game character tries to play it off as, well, I mean, these cannibals probably created their own movie set because they wanted to be reminded of the, things they lost. And, missing what's right in front of him the whole fucking time. And then this reveal is given no real fanfare. None. It is treated as pointless as it actually is. It's a throwaway reveal that doesn't move the plot. And I love it. The first time I played this game and I got to the sequence, I was fucking awed. I couldn't speak because I was just in fucking awe of the absolute audacity of this game to try and go, here's an important reveal, look how fucking smart and clever we are, and look how, deeply layered this story is. No! This has nothing to do with the plot! You just put this in here for the sake of putting it in here. Fuck you. It's just this. It feels like a middle finger. It really feels like a middle finger to the player. You wanted a coherent and deep plot? Well, go fuck yourself. How about this? And again, we had so many other plots that we picked up and then discarded almost as quickly.
Anymore. I'm afraid of you. I don't know.
In fact, the only plot point that kind of persists is confinement syndrome. The virus is dropped entirely once we're done with that section. Once we hit the cannibals, all he talks about is confinement syndrome. He mentions the mutants, and I'm guessing the virus is supposed to have created the mutants, but he doesn't mention the virus at all. The virus plot point gets dropped. There's no resolution to it whatsoever. And it's fucking amazing. It's amazing how much this game gets up its own ass and then drops everything. It's so fascinating to me because it's just a really badly written game. But it's badly written on such an epic level.
Chances of survival would be low even if we stayed together. God damn it, Carolina. You brought it on yourself. Lies. Everyone is lying. Everything is a lie. I'm looking straight at the greatest of them all. A fake city. But life in it was real. Death was real. What for? A simulation of a post-apocalyptic urban environment? Looks more like a military testing ground than a sociological experiment. Maybe this is where soldiers were training, preparing for the return to the surface once the Colonel decided it's time. Why didn't we know about this project? Why? Questions and lies. I'm so tired.
There's nothing to really link the Colonel to this, is the other thing. At least as far as I remember, at least as far as the game's told us so far, there's literally nothing to connect the Colonel with this fake city. It's just throwing out accusations wildly, and the game's desperately trying to, connect these dots that are all over the place and literally just kind of go past each point that it's trying to connect to. He's assuming something that, one, was never inferred, and two, isn't backed up by anything. And that's what makes this game so fucking fascinating to me. Aside from the fact that they improperly used the Unreal 3 engine, the writing and the just way the plot goes from kind of interesting to complete bullshit ridiculous. And it does it with the absolute most sincerity. It truly believes that what it's doing is A, unique, B, really smart, and also clever. And it's failing on every one of those regards. And hey, a fire axe, fuck yeah! This is such a bad game, but it's one you should experience. I wouldn't say go out and buy it, but if you have the opportunity to play it, you owe it to yourself too, because this is a fascinatingly bad game. Like, Time and Eternity isn't a fascinatingly bad game. It's just a bad game. It's not fun to play. It's not fun to experience. There's no enjoyment to be had. This isn't even a B movie. This is like a D movie. This is something that fucking Brain Damage films came up with. It's that level of just atrocious.
Doctor. I feel like the whole world is turned against me.
Maybe not Brain
You know
Damage.
that feeling, Doctor?
This is an Asylum production. Asylum was behind a lot of really bad, like, rip-off movies of famous properties.
There's a battery here.
Oh yeah, Sci-Fi is to blame for giving those movies any kind of airtime. Those movies don't deserve to be aired, but
Containers to clear my way out of here.
Sci-Fi kind of lost a lot of credibility over time. So much so that a Sci-Fi produced movie is actually a joke. Like, they're treated as a joke. Sci-Fi originals are basically their own meme, because they're really not good. With one notable exception, House of the Dead 2. Everybody remembers Uwe Boll's rendition of House of the Dead, and it was pretty painful and awful. House of the Dead 2 was a sci-fi original that actually was better than the original, which was extremely a low bar. But still. Okay, there's an enemy in there, but we can't get him out for some reason. Wait a minute, what? What? I've played this before, and that still didn't make any fucking sense to me. That enemy wasn't there! This game is fascinating. I mean, this game is never going to be mentioned in the same breath as, like, Shadow of the Colossus, few games are, or Silent Hill 2, or Dead Space. But, oh my god, it definitely deserves to be seen, because it's just so fucking bad. Its puzzles and minigames are fucking crap. The writing is crap, the voice acting is crap, the level design is crap. The combat system is not very good. It's not the worst. It's functional. It's not amazing. It's not a selling point. Wow, that dude took a lot of hits. Go fuck yourself, Brain Bust. I'll kick your ass. How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day. I don't know if you're here for the big reveal, but oh my god, it was a good one. I don't even remember how much more of this there is. I know there's another shitty boss to fight. I'm sorry to hear you had a crappy day at work, but you're here now. You're with family. We're a family here. We're gonna have a good fucking time. Because as shitty as this game is, it's still functional. And it's functional in a way where it's playable. We played quite a lot of... We played a lot of games on the channel, and some were just so bad that we couldn't really play them and possibly enjoy them, right? But this game has this special something about it. The ironic thing is, the things this game does aren't unique, but because it does them so shittily, it actually somehow becomes its own unique thing. Like, this is a very unique game. As much as it's ripping off Dead Space, ripping off Resident Evil, ripping off... I'm trying to think of some other ones, but it's ripping off a lot of different properties. It still manages to be its own bizarrely shitty thing. And in its efforts to be unique and failing at it, it actually manages to succeed, which makes no fucking sense. Yes!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this.
Never again.
Okay. We have now hit the point of the game that actually really, really sucks. That one section, was like, there was a sucky part of the game before that big boss fight in the cannibal area. That sucked. But that wasn't prolonged. That was pretty quick. Shoot him in the belly. It's over and done with. Move the fuck on. This section goes on forever, and it's atrocious. And you're about to find out why.
Why is the air so fresh? So damn hot. I can't see a thing.
Yep! There it is! Welcome to this fucking section. If you don't understand what's happening, allow me to let me tell you what this section's gimmick is. First of fucking all, remember that we found out that we had been in a life-size replica of a city. It was a fake city that we just walked through with all the cannibals and shit. It was a big reveal, like, holy shit, it's a fucking experiment. We've dropped that. It's done. We're done with that plot point. Fuck that plot point. We got a new one for you. Ghosts! How do you like fucking ghosts? And guess what? The ghosts only appear if we accidentally walk into the daylight. Because there's still supposed to be radiation. So, like, the sunlight's supposed to be, like, damaging to the player. But they added in this new thing where if you walk into the light, fucking ghosts appear. Fuck you, that's why. Let's continue. But that's not the only gimmick this thing has. There's another gimmick that will show up fairly soon. And it's even worse. I told you, this game bounces from plot point to plot point and abandons them so quickly. And the next boss is gonna absolutely make your brain eat itself. We survived somehow. I think this is the point where we get our weapons taken away from us again. At the very least, our melee weapon. Which actually kind of, I don't feel bad about, because the only way to really get rid of the ghosts is to shoot them. Melee weapons are not good against them, and melee weapons are even worse for the segment that's about to come up.
So it's nuclear summer after all. Tomaszewski is probably...
Alright, so now we got... Oh, and then we got these dudes. The AI has broken. Yeah, I don't think you can actually damage the ghost with a melee weapon. I could be wrong, but I've been extremely unsuccessful at this. I really want to know if I can actually, like, use this melee weapon against them. I don't think it's possible. I don't think a melee weapon can actually damage the ghost. Alright. Well, as much as I hate to, like, let go of our gimmick, and it was a good gimmick. I liked it. But we're gonna have to abandon the fire axe. Because with it, this section is undoable. Now, we're gonna go with the assault rifle. I don't think the shotguns are very good in this game. Oh, god damn it. Here we go. This is it. Prepare your brains. This is where the game 100% loses itself. I fucking told you! Welcome to the second boss of the game. And it's not explained. There's no fucking reason for this. It's just a bunch of fucking shit cobbled together. And go fuck yourself if you want to know why. Now, I gotta remember how the fuck this section's supposed to be beaten. Because this is a gimmick boss. Wait, I saw a red reticle for a moment there. So that's what we're looking for, is the red reticle. That tells us where we're supposed to shoot. Up there, I saw it. Fuck! Oh, okay, it's that thing on his... I think it's on his left arm. Oop. Oh, good, a gun. Okay, we got a piece of them all. Alright, we did some damage to it. Oh, I think I need to be in front of him. Yeah, okay. Spotlight was the next. Okay, boss is done. How'd you like that? What'd you think? What'd you think, chat? Good. Because you're never gonna get a fucking explanation.
Every citizen of
Ever.
Rome who truly desired freedom wanted this. I was merely a hand that made their wish come true.
I think shotgun's pretty effective. Okay, I hope you're ready, because this game's not done. This part sucks. So yeah, that's the new gimmick. This level has 2 gimmicks. Sunlight creates ghosts and damages you, and now you've got suiciders. Fuck yeah! Fire axe, but guess what? It's a fucking liability in this section. You absolutely do not want to use a melee weapon in this section. These enemies suck. Did I come through that way? Yeah, I came through that way. Oh, it's dead. I think we have to do it. God damn it, I keep... I'm not sure where to go. I'm actually kind of okay with dying here, because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Because I can't hop across. Ah, there we go. Alright, even though we were in the shade, it still killed us. Because this game sucks. It's gonna make us try that all again.
Every citizen of glory who truly desired freedom wanted this. I was merely a hand that made their wish.
What?
I like that I can't melee this. Alright, it's flashing, but we can't interact with it. We can't shoot it. The game's also super inconsistent about what's sunlight and what isn't. Okay, so we've been graced with a checkpoint, so we don't have to do all that bullshit again. Like, we're very clear, like, right here, we're standing in the light, but it doesn't count. And then there are times where it forces you to walk into the sunlight, take damage, and also deal with ghosts. It's very, like, the whole game is just inconsistent, and the level design is ultra shitty. I think there's ammo over here. Like, look at this. I can't walk through, even though it's an open space. Arbitrarily, there's just some walls up. I can't walk through there either. Yeah, I can't walk through. Oh, good, ammo. Tyrion, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day. LZ, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. You're also having a great day. You missed it. You missed the big reveal. You missed the best moment in the game. But yeah, guess what? We've given up confinement syndrome, a virus, and every other plot point that this game has thrown at us. So... Alright, it's important to note that the game's big well, it's one of its big reveals. It's got a bunch of reveals. But, so, Shelter, we got out. We were dealing with the virus. We were dealing with, confinement syndrome. Those two got dropped for a plot where now we've got to escape cannibals in a city. That's, presumably, the, you know, outside. Up in the, outside of the shelter, you know? Turns out that that city was actually a model. It was fake. Why? But it's treated like it's the most important reveal of the game, and it's treated like it's so fucking clever. Definitely rewatch the VOD of this. I don't give a shit about my metrics for this. I'm just telling you, you need to watch this game through, because the way that it picks up plots and drops them with absolutely no grace whatsoever, no connection to each other whatsoever, it's just, here's a plot, goodbye. So yeah, the reveal was that the cannibals were living in a model of a city. It was fake. Why? Nobody fucking knows. So now we're actually on the actual surface. This is the real surface. And the surface is irradiated. But it's only irradiated if you're in sunlight. And when you enter sunlight, not only do you take radiation damage, but ghosts appear and attack you. Why? Fuck you for asking. Not only that, we also fought a monster that was made out of junk that just, you know, telekinetically put itself together. Why? Fuck you for asking. Nothing said about it either. The character says nothing about the experience. They fight the monster and then just move the fuck on as if it was just a regular ordinary thing. So now we're in the part where, you know, we've got the ghost, we've got the radiation, but now we've got an enemy that's basically the bodies of people who were left on the surface coming back to life and charging at us to explode and kill us. So we gotta shoot them first. This is so fucking bad. and it's beautiful, and you need to see it. You need to rewatch this once we're done with this, because the reveal is beautiful. It's awe-inspiring just how shitty the reveal is, how shittily it's done, how shitty the voice acting for it is done. Like, everything involved with the reveal is bad. Literally, this game does nothing but jump from plot point to plot point, and none of them connect. None of them have anything to do with each other whatsoever. The telekinetic monster, never explained. The virus, never touched on again. Confinement syndrome, never touched on again. The cannibals, fucking forgotten forever. The fake city, who the fuck cares? It's done, we're gone. And yeah, I'm 100% sure that this game's plot is cobbled together from ideas on a Polish post-apocalyptic role-playing forum. There is a chance I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive I'm not. There's only one thing that I give this game credit for, and that's being a just magnificent pile of garbage. It is staggeringly stupid, and it deserves to be seen for that and that alone. The ideas in it might have been good in a better game, but because they're in this game, they're not. Okay, we're out of pistol ammo. Oh, there's some more ammo across the way. So all those, like, light marks we have to avoid. Otherwise, we'll take damage. Alright, we got more shotgun ammo. We don't have much. We only have a couple of rounds of... Wow, it only gave us 2 pistol rounds. That's kind of shitty. And unfortunately, due to the nature of the suicider enemies, we had to... Hey, look at that! You know what's even better than a fire axe? A floating fire axe. Fuck yeah! Let's take that with us. Maybe, I think we're done with the suiciders. I could be wrong. The only problem is ghosts. Ghosts can't be beaten with, melee weapons. So this is another puzzle. I'm gonna solve it for you real quick. There. If we had gone through the, we would have gotten, killed. That mirror's got shot.
I need to go through here, I guess.
I appreciate that this hasn't triggered. They're supposed to shoot themselves in the head. I think. Oh, hi. Oh, okay. Think this is where I'm supposed to go. wants me to go across. Maybe we need to go up further? Okay, no, it's definitely pointing me over that way. Following the waypoint. Something in the fountain? Okay, no, it's pointing us this way. But there's nothing here. Now it's pointing us this way. And it's pointing across through the wreckage, but we can't go that way. Pretty sure we're supposed to go this way. Okay. We shot out both mirrors. There's ammo back here. Let me see. Because this is... I'm not sure. Bum bum bum. Team help. All right, let's see here. Let's go to our good old friend. Game FAQs. Oh, good. Nobody has... How does this game not have any fucking walkthroughs? Uh... Okay. I'm gonna mute this. I'm just gonna have to watch a video. Alright, I'm gonna watch this video real quick. Just hang loose, everybody. I remember having problems with this part. Okay. Probably gonna have to watch from the start of them entering the mall. That didn't make any sense. Alright. Oh. Okay. Did I come into this section the wrong way? I think I did this wrong. Oh, fuck. I did this in the wrong order. Sequence broke. Yeah, holy shit. I sequence broke. I was not supposed to run across to the entrance of the mall. I was supposed to weave through some stuff, get on the bus. So we're supposed to do that puzzle. That's why that dude, that model didn't fucking... Yeah, the model doesn't... Okay. Alright. So somehow I completely went around the game's expected route. Because right back up there, right up there, that's where I'm supposed to come in. We were supposed to come in, go on that bus, the bus is supposed to come down. So I think I've got to actually, go back to the start. Because, stuff's not triggering. Oh, okay. I think I'm supposed to go out here. Am I supposed to go out here? God damn it, I'm not in the sunlight. This game sucks so much. See, there's literally nothing there. It arbitrarily has sections that just, you're forced to deal with sunlight and ghosts. Okay, maybe I have to go across to this side. No, the game's... This game sucks. Like, so bad, this game. There's tons of invisible walls where there shouldn't be. The, GPS is fucked. Gotta find a wall. Hope I'm making progress here. And go down these stairs. We're now in this section again. Okay. So, okay, well, I want to stop for a moment and explain what just happened. When we came in the wrong way. All right? If you remember, when we came in, we ran across the level to the entrance of the mall, and we slid in through the side. By doing that, we fucked up. What we were supposed to do was, if you remember the shopping cart structure to the immediate right of us before we ran across, we were supposed to go through that and around. Going that way brings us to the bus that you saw at that checkpoint, right? We're supposed to get on the bus falls down, crashes into that basement, then we solve the light puzzle. By doing that, we activate the, that figure that was standing there. That figure was not active because we didn't actually hit the correct trigger section for it. We still didn't. So, by going back through from where the bus was, we basically hit a bunch of triggers that finally allowed us to shoot that thing I just shot. Because when we first came in, you saw me shooting at it and meleeing it and nothing was happening, but it was still flashing. That's because it wasn't fucking active, because we didn't hit any of the fucking triggers, because we went in the wrong fucking way. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that, chat? Does it feel good? Yeah, here we go. Alright. It's another forced ghost. We're also running low on ammo. Damn it. I think I'm fucked.
The gas station's still intact.
You got a serious attitude problem. You know that? Haven't you noticed already?
Noticed what?
Oh, you're so blind. Is it the light?
I've seen enough. I'm gonna kill you! Blast you straight to hell!
Oh, speaking of blast, farewell.
Shit!
Acting! I didn't even know you could fuck up that sequence. I did not know that.
Why is everybody around me committing suicide? There's no way he could have survived that.
Thank you for giving me 2 fucking bullets, you shitty game. Fuck you and you suck. Two bullets. I'm not giving you anything else. You need to watch the rest of this game. Ah! I can't afford to miss is the worst part of this. Because ammo is such a fucking premium right now. Now, melee will do it against... Hey, a fucking fire axe, alright, hell yeah. I think we're done with the Suiciders. I think. Don't quote me on that, because I don't remember every section they appear. Yeah, it's only giving me 2 goddamn pistol rounds. How fucked up is that? Like, that's gonna amount to shit. Fuck you. Oh, crap. Okay, holy shit. You can melee the Suiciders, but you need to be jamming on that, that double tap. Hey, another fire axe. Fuck yeah. You literally need to be just spamming, the S key over and over if you want to not die, because I think they're an instant kill.
When it all began, on day 0. I guess the only way is through the cathedral.
Ah, there it is. We kind of took a roundabout way to get here. Yeah, even though you know what happened, you still desperately need to go back and watch. Okay, you can melee them, but the window is tiny. Okay, hopefully the ghost disappears.
Be careful with words like that in this holy place, my friend. You should rather pray for the eternal glory.
You're sick.
That's exactly what I need you for.
Should we sit in the confessional?
Oh, that won't be necessary. You see, I don't want you to fall asleep, because you haven't been sleeping well lately, have you?
You had your part in it.
Nightmares haunting you, Doc? Or is it the guilt that keeps you up? I know something about guilt. My hands are covered with it.
You seem rather proud.
You seem to understand. These are the hands of deliverance. We're all making sacrifices, Doc. But only a few can take the burden of the others and carry it as their own. It was also your burden.
I didn't ask you to relieve me of it.
Oh, you almost make me feel bad about it. You always wanted to be someone extraordinary. Did I rob you of your dream? No. The real question is, are you going to do something about it? Or are you just going to keep on releasing stress through violence? We'll see, I guess. You'll see, that's for sure. Let me illuminate.
So begins this fucking section. I think we're near the end, so we're gonna go a little long today. Because the sooner we finish this, the happier I will be. Heart, mind, and soul. Alright, so if you haven't guessed already, we're in a maze. And as we navigate this maze, this asshole is shooting at us. What do you want to do, game? Oh, right, here we go. It's important you note that we get that stuff. Gotta wait for that stupid prompt to appear for it to actually count. Okay, here we go. So we have to get rid of our good friend. I thought it crashed and I was about to have a shit fit. Okay. Yeah, no, actually we're at the end of the game. Go away, I don't like you. You're a crappy mechanic and you suck. Okay, it's not an instant kill, but it's not good for us either. God damn it. So, when we're at, like, a yellow, and everything's going nutty, it screws up our aim. I forgot to mention that. I'm sure you've seen it a few times, but it's part of the InSanity mechanic. Alright, we got plenty of ammo in this fucking thing. Come on! It should not take that many rifle shots to make them explode. Okay, since they don't explode, fuck this. And ghosts on this difficulty level do like minimal damage, so who gives a fuck, right? I don't think it can cross the threshold. The ghosts can, but the exploders cannot. So we could just leave them behind. I love the ghosts in the background. Alright, we're taking a train for some reason. Alright, so that's that section. I told y'all, this game is wild. Yep, this is it. This is the end. We're at the end, folks. There's a little bit to go, I think, but we're wait. Oh, okay. All right. This is annoying.
Train number 42 finally reached its destination. Did you come to reclaim what's yours? Oh, we have a lot to discuss. You can't be serious. After all we came through. I'm not blaming you. I deprived you of everything you cared about.
All right, so now we're back to the shotgun. This is it. Now we're running into the sunlight because I guess it doesn't matter in fucking cutscenes. I love how dramatic this is, and it's so fucking, like, boring. This is it! Welcome to the end of the game.
They were dead long before I even made up my mind. Give up freedom and allow for Petrovsky's reign? Inconceivable.
Guess what the gimmick is?
They weren't cold. They weren't even human.
Ah, shit! Stop it! Fucker!
That's what I thought. Brothers, you and
Here we go. There you are. Ah! What an awful time to reload. Ah! I wasn't near it. Fuck you. Let's reload before we fight him and shoot him again. Oh. Wait a minute. There we go. I think that's it. Oh, no. Okay, there's more. Oh.
what if the fist is empty? If no one survives? Have you thought about that?
There. That, I think, is the end.
You always wanted this.
Okay, but I want you to remember something I said,
Me.
Why would
I think, in the first episode, and the second.
I had a life there. Not a perfect one, but peaceful. Why did you have to destroy it?
Destroyed? I gave it back. The life you lost, the life the bombs took away, and the shelter gate sealed off.
I never never asked you for anything.
Oh, but you did. More often than you think. Sometimes you almost begged me to do things you weren't capable of. Stress relief through violence.
Ah! Lies! 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 I'm tired of this. Why don't you just shut up? Ah!
It's time to finish what you started.
I don't believe it. This one is the seventh. The seventh this year.
True, true. Fucking traffic.
I know. Did somebody open a highway here? At this rate, we'll have to start building residential quarters in the 4 sub-levels sooner than we thought.
True, true. Fucking shame.
Come on, you lucky bastard.
True, true. Fucking lucky.
And she was like, I should have listened to my mother.
True, true. Fucking vixen.
What did I expect? She was a stripper, for fuck's sake. How can you demand to understand a girl like that?
True, true. Fucking whore.
Let's hate the sex
One
workers.
more time, and I swear to God. Wait a minute. Shouldn't we be carrying him differently?
True, true. Fucking true.
One more time, Mr. Tokai. Slowly. Tell us what happened.
This time, try the list. The shelter was contaminated by an unknown type of virus that caused sudden psychological and physical changes. I was ordered to investigate the strange behavior of the first victims on the second sublevel.
Ordered by who?
Colonel Pototsky.
What did you find on the second sublevel?
People exposed to the virus exhibited symptoms of psychosis. The bodies of some started to mutate. Every victim of the virus was extremely aggressive.
You said it wasn't an accident?
Yes. I saw him for the first time in the reactor room. Though I think I met him earlier, it doesn't matter. He was the one responsible for the tragedy. He tried to cover up the evidence by damaging the reactor. Fortunately, with Professor Tomaszewski's help, I managed to repair the malfunction before everything blew up.
Speaking of Professor Tomaszewski, what happened to him?
Nothing changed since the last time I told you. His immune system was weak, despite my defense. The virus killed him.
I see. What about Mr. Gotler? Did the virus kill him too?
I'm not sure. He was prone to depression. Tried to hide it, but his jokes were bitter. Maybe the confinement syndrome and all this chaos were too much for him.
But you weren't the only one to escape the glory. There was a woman with you.
I wouldn't say with me, but yes, Karolina Janicka managed to leave the shelter. We were supposed to meet in the building with the aid logo. When I arrived, all I found was a note saying that she went on. The whole city was a full-scale model, a military training ground of some sort. Oh, did she end up reaching the fist?
No. You were the only outsider we've seen since that junker 2 months ago. Thank you, Mr. Tokai. That will be all. Please wait here. Medical personnel will arrive shortly. You have to go through the quarantine. It's standard procedure. It shouldn't last longer than a month.
I understand. You can't be too careful.
By the way, Dr. Tokai, it's probably a silly question, but do you want to talk with our psychiatrist?
No, thank you. I think I'm fine.
Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Fuck you! That's the ending of the game! It's a massive lie! The game lied to you the whole fucking time! Not only was the character model a lie, the voice was a fucking lie, the events were a fucking lie. Fuck you! You thought that it was actually going to be a good ending? No! We're gonna take everything that happened and fucking lie about it. It is the ultimate fuck you in a game. It is one of the worst endings to a game I have ever fucking seen. Holy shit. Heavy Rain's lie was appalling because most of the game was well written. This game, from the very beginning, fucking lies to you. It's not a good twist. It's not a good ending. The game's just like everything that happened was a lie. It couldn't have happened. It couldn't have fucking happened because at no point did we ever lose control of the character. The doctor, that scene alone makes it impossible for this ending to be possible because we were in control the whole time. And anytime that we didn't see the doctor, we weren't in the room. It's so great because the ending pisses on everything it's set up. You were the bad guy the whole time. Those videos that you saw on the screen, somehow Fist got video footage from Glory. Don't ask me how. But basically what it was trying to say was the saboteur was you. You sabotaged the reactor and then fixed it. You killed all of the scientists. And I was wrong. I will admit I was wrong. The game does try to explain the virus. But it doesn't make any sense, because was it the virus that mutated him? Okay, but what about confinement syndrome? I guess they're supposed to be working they just kind of like, the two are interchangeable. Oh my god, I am so happy that we got through this. I am happy that you all were here to see this, because this ending is so maddeningly fucking stupid and impossible. It is impossible. Oh my god. This game sucks. It sucks on an extraordinary level. It is a level of suck that needs to be experienced. So if you are interested, I'm sure there are keys somewhere. You cannot buy this on Steam. You cannot buy this anywhere like a direct storefront, because, as I mentioned in the last couple of episodes, the game got pulled because the developers, Intoxicated Studios, used a unlicensed copy of Unreal 3 to make the game. But the game lied. The game lied from the beginning to the end. And it fucking sucks. Because for it to have happened that way, we would have had to have lost control of the character at some point or another. But it falls under the same problem that Heavy Rain had. Spoiler alert, the killer is Scott Shelby. However, one scene in the game proves that it could have been Scott Shelby the entire time, and that is the Clockmaker. It's shown at the end of the game in that section that Shelby goes in the back and murders the Clockmaker. It can't happen because you as the player never once lose control of Shelby throughout that entire sequence. So there's absolutely no room for that character to go off and do that event without the player having seen it, which would have ruined the twist. This is that, but an entire game. But this is such a magnificently bad game because it picks up plot points, drops them, and then only 2 of those plot points actually really remain at the end. And that's the virus and confinement syndrome. The ghosts on the surface? Who cares? The monster made of machinery and scrap? Who fuck cares? There's so much that either doesn't get explained or couldn't possibly happen the way they explain it. The music in this game sucks. The combat system is functional. It's okay. It's fine. It's not great. It doesn't feel good. Comboing attacks is very, like, you literally have to click at the right time, or you're just gonna, like, stop the attack, and you have to wait for the animation to finish before you can do anything else. Gunplay didn't feel all that great either. Its use of sanity it didn't have any real effect on the game other than making it harder to shoot. The voice acting is atrocious in this game. It's so bad. Oh my god. But yeah, so this is Afterfall InSanity. And I feel redeemed. I feel like I've redeemed myself for my terrible Let's Play of it back a couple years ago for Let's Play. I feel good. I just love this. I love this game, but I hate this game. Like, I would never recommend this to anybody. But you do need to, if you don't play it, you need to see it. You need to see it from start to finish, because this, from start to finish, really emphasizes how shitty the reveals are in the game. Like, to really kind of emphasize this, right? The section with the cannibals just kind of comes out of nowhere, or they're cannibals. Alright, so then this guy leads you to a room, convinces you to eat off a plate, which turns out is a plate made of human being. And they don't directly tell you that, other than the quest objective that says, escape the cannibals. So they don't directly tell the character, oh, these are cannibals. It's inferred because you find a body in the back and you see a hand next to the food, and it does that whole thing. So you're dealing with these cannibals in the city, right? And then as you get to the end of the section, you have the big hulking monsters coming at you, and as you run towards it, a fake, like, a building on one of those little, like, wedges that you see in, like, movies where they use them for background and shit like that, it falls. And that's your first indication that the city's fake. And then you go into the aid building, you get to the top, you hit a button, the shutters go up, you turn the lights on, and you realize that you were in a fake city. But what the fuck does it have to do with anything? Tokai, theorizes that it was for military training, but there's literally no proof of that. There's literally no proof that it was used for military training. In fact, it's connected directly to Glory. Glory doesn't connect to the actual, like, surface. Glory's directly connected to this fake city. There's no explanation. He still also theorizes that the commander had something to do with it. Make note, we never once actually see the commander in person throughout the entire game. But the biggest fuck you is the ending, because it straight up lies to you. You cannot, it could not happen that way. It couldn't have been that way. You could, like, the biggest thing is the voice. If you listen to the voice in that ending section, when he's in the dark, it's the regular Albert Tokai voice that we've heard throughout the game. But when he comes into the light, his voice literally changes to the Saboteur's voice. You can't fake that. You literally can't fake that. I know I'm going way into it, and like I'm hitting up hard on this, and that's just because I hate being lied to. And I really hate when a game lies to me. Luckily, this was like 6 hours of my life. Alright, it's 6 hours of a lie. Fine, I could take that. If it was like 20 hours, I'd be super pissed. But the ending's such a huge fuck you to everything that fucking happened. See, Fight Club, I don't like Chuck Palahniuk. I think they're kind of a hack writer, but Fight Club's twist actually is good. And it's actually foreshadowed a few times throughout the movie. I don't like Palahniuk's writing, but I will acquiesce that they do have some clever ideas. And Fight Club has a decent ending. This is not that. This is a bunch of different ideas, stories, thrown together, and nothing sticks. And when it doesn't stick, the game moves to the next thing. And then it calls back to a couple things, but, like, we never actually dealt with the virus. Even though the game was like, you need to deal with the virus, you gotta deal with the defense system. We don't do that. The scientists all die, we book it out of there. Right? But it couldn't have gone down the way that the game says at the end. It's such a terrible ending. And it makes you know what it really does? It makes that reveal that it's a fake city even worse. Because why would he care? Why would the Saboteur give a shit? I think the intended implication is that the Saboteur is another personality of Tokai's. So you have Tokai and you have the Saboteur all in one, but it's done so badly. Like, it doesn't make any sense. From a writing standpoint, from a plot standpoint, everything that we've seen directly says that ending is impossible. But guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna play the sequel. This game fucking sucks. Oh, but I'm so glad y'all were here to experience it with me. If you missed any of the episodes, please, 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 please go back and watch the VODs, because this game needs to be experienced from start to finish to truly appreciate how shitty every reveal in it is. Every experience in it is. And the other thing, too, is you gotta think about this. If the game lied to us about the ending, the actual protagonist, then did any of that stuff we went through actually happen? And that's even fuckier. Why would you have a player do a bunch of stuff that probably didn't happen? Well, I would have gotten the same result never playing the game to begin with. So you gotta think about that when you're writing plot twists, is you want the plot twist to actually, like, it's like Saw 1. Saw 1 has an amazing twist at the end, and they foreshadowed it with a single line earlier in the movie. They explained that he's always present at the site of his traps. Always. So if you actually, like, if you think about it, when you're watching the movie, you see all four walls of the room. I don't think there's a camera. I don't know if there's a camera in the room. I don't remember. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, if there's a camera in the room with the doctor and the photographer. But there was nothing to like, not like the razor wire trap where there was the hole in the wall that you could tell he looked through to watch them. And then when they reveal, like, it's a throwaway line. He's always present at the scenes of his traps. It's a throwaway line. You think nothing about it, and then that final scene where the doctor escapes and he just lifts himself up from the middle of the room. It was a corpse in the middle of the room. You didn't think anything about it. The corpse rises and it's Jigsaw. That shit blew my mind when it first came out, because it was such an I wasn't even prepared. You know, I don't think I'm that super smart. I probably wouldn't have picked up on it anyway, but it was one of the first, like, it was one of, I wouldn't say it's the first horror film to do a trick like that, because Friday the 13th, the original, the big twist was Jason didn't exist. It was his mom, and then at the end they're like, oh no, he exists, he's at the bottom of the lake, he grabs her. But Friday the 13th, I think, is actually, I'm gonna have to look into it, but I think it's the first horror movie to have a proper twist ending like that. I'm definitely wrong about that. No, I'm wrong about that. I don't know which one it is. I'll probably look into it at some point, but Saw 1 had an amazing twist, and they wrote it they wrote up to it in such a way that it made sense. So when you got that payoff, you're like, I'm dumb for not having seen that coming. That was amazing. They are watched by cameras. Okay. So they do kind of like a bait and switch. Bait and switch is okay. A bait and switch done well actually is really good. Oh, right, that's right. That was, I think it was a janitor. He convinced the janitor to hold the family hostage and force the doctor to go through the test. And if the doctor didn't finish the test, he was supposed to kill the family. I think I'm remembering the plot correctly now. But the point is, I'm sorry for belaboring this. We got 3 minutes till it's time to shut this thing off and call it a night. But, like, I'm just wound the fuck up because I'm over the moon about how bad this was, and I'm so glad people were here to see it. And if you didn't really get the gravity of how bad that reveal is, please rewatch the VODs. I'm not doing this to get metrics. This game needs to be seen from start to finish to truly appreciate the severity of how shitty it is. But that's Afterfall and InSanity. We watched the credits. I think I'm having a little come down. That had me boosted. And it's a bad game. I shouldn't be this, like, bouncy, you know? Like, I wasn't even this bouncy playing the Ratchet and Clank games, and that's one of my favorite franchises. But, like, this is something about this game. There's something about how bad it is, and how, like, incoherent it is, and how poorly each plot joins to the next plot, and how quickly they jump to each plot and then forget that plot, but then, like, they'll bring it back for a little bit and then throw it away again because we got the new thing. The enemy designs are garbage. The enemy designs in this game are fucking terrible. There's no tension. There's no real drama to it. Everything's flat. The voice acting is wooden and shitty. It's just a mess of a game. But it's a special game. Alright, I think I'm good. I think I've said what I needed to say. Gotten all them feelings out. It's time we put this playthrough to rest. So that is where we're gonna call it. I want to thank you all so much for coming by and watching. And of course, I will see you on the next one. Later.